We got Florida Man Roofer closing a $120K dial deal. Blaine is one of our top guys. He's a snake hunting, tile roof slinging, high ticket roofing sales closer, and he put on a masterclass. It ain't about what you sell, boys, it's about what you collect. And I knocked the door, but Blaine brought it home. Y'all gotta watch this start to finish, penetrate the gated community, knock the door, close it, get the supplement approved. Karen wants her deductible covered. Oh no, what do? We close the fucking deal. Watch the masterclass start to finish. Let's go.
You've been doing life insurance for a while, and now you're going into roofing, which is kind of the opposite route as most people that I've seen.
Yeah, dude. Dirty hands, clean money, right? It doesn't matter as long as it's green to me. I'm cool with it. So 15 years financial services, specializing in life insurance and annuity products. Decided to come chase a storm with Lee. Played golf for 2 years, semi-retired, work optional. So I was like, dude, let me go work a storm. That's fun. I like Florida. Hopped in the truck, drove 18 hours, met Lee in Tallahassee in September. And we've been rocking together ever since, man. This shit's a lot of fun.
Hey, how you doing, brother? Lee Haight, RRCA. I'm going to...
If you get the contract, let her know that she's got to fill out forms for the office for doing the roof.
Okay.
On a super exclusive like this, I'm looking for people in their yard like that I could just have a quick conversation with, but I'm also going to my lead, parking my truck, and doing the 6-pack. This is it right here, boys. This is a $4 million job. This one would pay $500,000. Oh, that one's got a lot of damage right there on the other side. We know that he's gonna be where we're going, and we're gonna intercept the shit out of him.
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing, sir?
Good.
Lee Haight, owner of RRCA.
Yeah.
Nice place. Taking care of some of the roofs. I sent over some information. We're roofing the Bacopa Bay condo. I put together a repair quote. I just want to verify some of the things and make sure that we can operate. I got a drone. I don't even have to walk around on it.
Okay.
But I'm just going to take a closer look at it.
Yeah.
Let me take a look here. What do we got?
So basically I counted, let's say 35 of the actual Spanish tiles, probably about 60, 70 of the ridge.
Okay. We're going to do a little bit of documentation of everything. I'll get you some copies of all the report. And, you know, there is a little bit of a breakage factor here. And I just want to make sure that if you get tile, you get enough tile. As long as you don't have a 5 or 10% deductible, your deductible should not be more than like 15 to 18 grand.
Our deductible is 18 grand.
Okay, so at 18 grand, if you have 120,000 in damages because it's a special roof,
yeah,
we're gonna do it right. And I'm just gonna take a look, okay?
Sure.
All right, thank you. He has an $18,000 deductible. He thought he was gonna do a repair. He ordered the deal himself saying it was a cash deal. The claim is 120,000. I cold called them before y'all got here and set the lead, but this is a fucking contingency agreement. Let's get up there and play with it a little bit. Should I give the audience a demonstration on how to do it?
Absolutely.
All right.
Garrett can walk it. Yeah, he's very good at it.
Really?
Yeah, no. I trust him more with a camera going up a ladder than me without a camera going up a ladder.
This is straight roofer porn. And we're on a clay tile roof. These are special. If you go heel to toe right here and you walk in the valleys, that's how you are able to not crack the roof. Now, hidden damage to the roof, he thinks the only tiles that are missing are the ones that are damaged. Vertical crack like this is only caused through wind damage right here. One of the first things that you want to do when you're on a tile roof like this, of course, documentation is everything. It's not about doing the roof, it's about selling the roof. And so his idea of doing a repair and paying cash versus getting the roof done right and making the insurance pay for it, we're gonna show them, not tell them, with our pictures why. If you go over here, I'm kind of gonna do a little bit of an uplift test on these. And if I can lift them up like this one right here, even though it's not torn off or split, it's actually damaged, I'm gonna get some documentation of the rest of the roof. Here, come on over here. This type of roof right here needs an emergency repair. That sort of is the first step. It does have a 2-part system on it, an underlayment that is basically sealing the roof. The tile doesn't seal the roof, the underlayment does, and because it's foam, there's no penetrations in the actual underlayment. So I don't think the roof is leaking right now. I still think that we should do an emergency repair because we haven't had that hard of rains, and it gives us something to do for the customer immediately. And when we do what we say we're gonna do, we always advance the sale.
It's always about moving the sale forward. And so far the customer was thinking he was gonna pay for his own tile and do his own repair or hire his own roofer just to do the labor. So much damage though, he's gonna be better off with replacement. The easiest doors to knock on are the ones we can see the damage from. I call this like pump fake when I'm on top of a roof and I literally take someone out of their element in their backyard, front yard, but they see me on the roof. They're fucking tight in here. They're tight. Yeah, this shit's done. You know, you see that? Roof's 1 year old. This is what happens when you hire a cheaper roofer. This roof's only like 1 or 2 years old. They skipped a lot of steps. I don't know if they pulled a permit. Even though it's actually pretty good work. It's just they didn't apply enough adhesive because it saved money. They didn't do hip and ridge nailers because it saved money. No one could tell it was a bad job. Hurricane happens, everything falls apart. I gotta get my charger. I ran out of juice. Dude, the shittiest thing about hiring a cheap roofer is they skip steps and you don't know it, and when you got a problem, they don't answer their phone. That's why sometimes a more expensive roofer is worth it, because the cost of a cheap roofer ends up costing you twice as much. And so that's why on this deal, even though it's a 1 year old roof, it's really the fact that his roofer won't return his calls.
Same exact thing happened in solar. We've seen like about 6 installs from like ABC solar companies where the panels literally flew off the roof on people's houses after the last hurricanes. They're supposed to be wind mitigated for like 165 mile an hour winds. We had 95 mile an hour winds. Same setup.
All right, we're gonna do this quick. Put that down. Well, they didn't screw it up. They actually
just did little dots.
They skip steps to save money. This is what happens when you get a quote that's a little bit cheaper than normal. It's okay, because their lines are straight. The main thing is, there's a lot of tile basically loose. There must not have been inspections here because this is not coat. You have to use hip and ridge nailing. And so the way a tile roof works is whenever wind gets through any soft spot, that's going to make everything else more susceptible to get blown off. And so that is one area where they skip steps. Obviously using a little less of the foam adhesion.
Right.
And I would tell you that there's a lot more damaged tile than what you're considering. There's more than 25%. I mean, these guys, they did clean work. Does it leak?
No.
Okay, but that's because there's no penetrations in the roof. But to go through here and replace all the roof, there's a 20 to 30% breakage whenever we're manipulating the tile. What's a good email for you? So my guarantee is I won't charge more than what the insurance says the work is worth. And I'll fight for full replacement, and we work contingent upon their approval. But we get a claim number, and we call it claim, and we get an adjuster out here, and we explain why the roof needs to be replaced. Does that make sense? The thing is, we've been in business for 30 years. My dad taught me the business. I may not be the cheapest roofer, but I don't skip steps, and I always answer my phone. And if it costs a little bit, it's really simple. The insurance, they pay pennies on the dollar. You want the roof done the right way. And all the rest of the neighbors are at settlements around 100, 120.
Yeah.
It might take us a little bit to get it worked out, 60 days, but we go back and forth. We're the best in the world. We get you more from your insurance. We get you a better quality roof.
Yeah. We already had to go back because the adjuster missed our door back there.
And the back door got damaged.
And he took pictures and then it didn't even come in the claim.
Okay.
It's like, what the heck?
So you have to give me the pictures of the door. Was there any spots from the ceiling anywhere? Is there any spot on any ceiling yellow?
No.
Any water?
Carpet got way upstairs.
They paid for the carpet, but it was like really low.
Here's how it works. We shoot for the moon, 150,000. We get the stars, 110,000. We always have to settle with them. I never get exactly what I want. I just want you to look at this. This is all I need is permission and a copy of this. This gives me permission to communicate directly with the insurance. And it says once we get approved, we'll start within 30 days, and it's contingent upon approval. No approval, no cost. Yeah, we're gonna look at the carpet. We're gonna look at all of it. Hey, let's get in here and look at the carpet.
So these awnings were not here.
Okay.
They just got applied last week.
Okay. Oh my God. There's no disputing that. And they didn't even pay for your door.
No.
They left this out of the claim completely.
This is leaking now, water like crazy here, and wasn't before, but the wind came from here this way, and it just pushed the doors like crazy, and the water came in, especially over there.
All right, let's take some good pictures up here.
So they...
You got a $150,000 claim, bud. This is easily $150,000. I might have to get my attorney involved, I'm not gonna lie. Oh yeah, that got blew off.
And they didn't.
I took the casing off and
Okay.
stuff because it got wet in the bottom, and so
Great.
we got some compensation for this. But
No, it's not enough.
Two grand.
So we're gonna pull all the contents out. We're gonna reset. We're gonna have to seal
Wanna
and
put-
paint. Obviously, this is how I'm scoping the estimate so that you get as much. And I don't want to do any of this. The only way this works is you get paid for all this stuff. You do whatever you want for everything that's not the roof. I do the roof for what the insurance pays. This right here is definitely damaged right here. Take that right there.
Yep.
And that's all the way down. Karen, how do I spell your last name?
Space, and then a capital L.
And your phone number?
Did you do any of our neighbors?
2 doors down, there's a guy named Nick in the process of getting through the claims process.
Oh. Yeah, Irwins that are like maybe 6 or 7 houses down. They got 120.
Okay. All right. Give us 60 days, we'll get you 120.
Get us a new roof that's
Yes,
done right.
absolutely.
So the metal, can you get this variation? Because this is what I wanted, was the variation in color.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, my
That
phone
was-
died.
that was the most-
I'm gonna email you screenshots of my house. I have a metal that looks like tile. It's a black. It's not gonna be the same color, but it's a nice profile. We do a lot of retail, but 80% of our work has to do with insurance.
Awesome. Well, honey, I got so much to do.
Okay,
I'm really
thank
stressed
you.
today.
Sorry.
Because we're trying to get ready.
We're gonna take care of
Thank
you. Thank you, sir.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Pleasure, man.
And we're gonna take care of you, okay? It's kind of exotic,
I got it in an antique
like your
shop.
roof.
It was in an antique shop, so.
Nice. All right, guys. Y'all are fucking gold. Y'all are fucking so good luck. That shit almost never happens. That you run across a $65,000 claim that's approved and you sign it up on the first day. And it's a $100K roof. I just got to get the money and it's done. Oh, we got to get the ladder. Holy shit. How did that happen?
I'm like screens, doors, and windows guy if we need that guy.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yeah, I gotta watch some YouTube videos on it though real quick. Hold on.
Holy shit. So you know how you talk about a contingency agreement means nothing? Unless there's insurance paperwork.
Yeah.
Unless the claim is approved for $65K.
Come on, you poor millionaire. I'll buy you a drink.
Before supplement. A supplement is they missed all the wood floors, they missed doors, they missed general contractors overhead and profit. There's a 10 and 10. That's not there. So they're gonna pay that. This is an easy, huge supplement.
So they were already approved by the insurance for a set amount, 65,000.
Yes.
Then you go in there, you go take a look. Hey, the carpet's messed up, the wood panels are messed up over here. So now you can bulk up that total quote.
Right.
Then go back to the insurance company. They don't have
Well,
to go through
the
you,
insurance has to pay them for the damage they sustain.
Yeah.
The customer deserves the right to be made
Of course.
whole. It's
Yeah.
also the customer's right to decide if they don't hold depreciation to just keep the money. And
Yeah.
so if they
They're
take,
fully within their right to do that. So they don't have to use you for floors or anything else.
No.
They literally just go, hey, here's the amount of money. You give them the remainder after the roof is taken care of.
yeah, but I'm building the value
Of
by
course,
taking
yeah.
a claim from 65 to 120.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what they want is a new roof. They just don't want to have to pay for it
Yep.
because they have so much damage. And the guy's like a handyman. That's like, she's rich, he's the handyman,
Perfect.
and so he can do all the little fucking knickknacks.
Yeah, he literally told me, he's like, yeah, no, I love doing this type of stuff. I can do this. It's just a little project for him. Plus, he's going to pay himself for his own project, so it's perfect.
Yeah.
Let's go through the breakdown on this roof. What was the insurance company and what was their offer?
It's Universal, and they had approved the roof, not the detached garage, but the clay tile portion of the roof, and they left out the most important part of any roof is the underlayment. So tried to get the desk adjuster, which it cycled through. I lost count of how many desk adjusters it went through. Trying to communicate with them. The homeowner was out of country for 3 or 4 months, so she wasn't much involved until getting back to Florida. Then she got upset that after explaining, well, you have the money, they're approving your roof, but you can't put a new roof on with the underlayment because that's what caused the leaks. The penetrations through the underlayment, we can't just put a new tile roof on with no new underlayment. After sending some aggressive emails yesterday, got the approval, and when we're ready to move forward, let's go, I can come over to your house. She's like, well, Lee said, I don't have to pay my deductible. I'm thinking,
Goddamn, Lee, why'd you fuck me like that?
I didn't want to say he wouldn't say that, but at the same time, hey.
Goddamn, Lee can't sell shit. Giveaway artist. Contractors are not allowed today. We're just coming for a visit. You see that sign? Is that what it says? Oh. No. You can zoom in on the sign. I don't know if he'll figure it out. I'm literally gonna reverse search the address, or I'm gonna use Roofing Redline to find the person, then I'm gonna search for their cell phone number. Is that one damaged?
No.
No. This lady's tough. She was rude. What you're really looking for when you work a high-end residential neighborhood, these guys are busy. People are in and out of their house. Like our customers been out of the country for months, is to know who you've talked to, and that's sort of the most important thing about my app. Oh, there you go. We got a handful of people that we've already made contact with.
That's good.
Never pass an open door. Okay, that's what we have right here. Is somebody begging me to break the rules. This is where we go soliciting right here.
Earl?
Earl, I thought the door was open. Door's not open at all. All right, I'm fun. What we're looking to do to create general contractor's overhead and profit is show when you take the door off, the paint, the trim, that there's multiple trades, right? How are you doing?
Good to see you again.
Hot one out there. You guys can leave your shoes on if you put these on.
No, we're going to take them off if you don't mind. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, sir. Garrett. I brought Garrett because I want to take some more pictures right in here. The main thing with the insurance company is it took us a long time to get to where we're at, but just because they've given us what they've given us, there's still some things they're missing. Because essentially, there's already interior damages in the estimate, and this door, when it comes out, trim, paint, is the door just coming in and out?
I honestly don't know because you talked to the door guy. So his estimate was that the trim.
It is to replace it, so.
That was one thing Patrick asked about, like with the tollers, is that just for them, putting a new door in. I said I didn't speak with the door company. Wasn't too sure if it was them. If it's obviously going to be the same size, but what work is entailed with it replacing the door. So does leave room for if it does require more work or any trim work or any painting to be done, the supplement process on that, because again, you shouldn't have to come out of pocket for.
Like this is just a couple years ago, and he repainted, did it all. So he's up there with his scaffolding, we have scaffolding. And it's in front of both doors. This one was the worst, it went all the way, if you remember Lee, because you were right there, it went all the way to the doorway and actually warped the wood stairway a little bit.
So in all the conversations back and forth with the adjuster, that just needs to be emphasized more. And the other part about this is that if we're going to hire a door guy, let's say you are a painting contractor and you're going to do all this and you have your own LLC, I am the general contractor, so it is state law that once there's 3 trades, they must pay 20% overhead and profit. And they denied that, but it's just like, he's just trying to see if we'll accept that denial, but it is for sure going to get covered. What we need to do is just do the roof, and as long as you're willing to either go to the next step, which is appraisal, or even my attorney in a letter and a demand will probably do it without even that step.
But just the fact that they've already committed from the beginning to replace the roof, that is key, because all they did was leave out that underlayment, like I had mentioned to you, the most important part of the roof. So they had already opened coverage, so they were stuck with, well, we can't deny it, we can't take anything back. Decking, re-nailed to code. Valley, it's going to be all new with Valley metal. Your ridge is going to be all new with nailer board. The pipe flashings are going to be flashed. The lead boots are going to be all new, metal edging. We're going to replace that as well. The ventilation, it's going to be a 4-foot off-ridge vent. Just the steepness of your roof. It is 2-story. Replace step flashing as needed. Wrap all penetrations with ice and water shields. So that's just an extra barrier around pipe jacks, goosenecks, the ridge vents, off-ridge vents, excuse me. Paint all roof hardware to match, meaning because it's the terracotta color, if you wanted your pipe jacks to match, or the off-ridge vents, instead of it being a mill finish or a shiny metal look, that'll be painted to match the roof. That way it doesn't stand out.
Thank you so much. Glad we got to the resolution here. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the opportunity. Knock it out of the park for you. We'll see you. Appreciate y'all.
Right? Handshakes all around.
That took way too long. You're gonna have to cut like 90% of it. But we got it. You get the deal? Oh yeah. Full price, 123. They're gonna pay it up. Oh yeah. Okay, that ain't 100%. But they probably actually are going to pay 100% because we're going to do the magic raw beater to pay Paul. And it's beautiful because they have a ton of legitimate damage. And the husband is like a contractor. And so it's about getting fair compensation for the amount of damage. And they're owed You know, basically a lot more for bedroom damage, a lot more for kitchen damage, a lot more for door damage. Now, he's going to do the work himself, and that's how they're going to earn their deductible. They're going to pay it, but they're going to pay it in the labor of him doing the work, and I'm going to help him get fair compensation. When we do the project, since you're kind of the ambassador, I've got a special program when we talk to the neighbors about how this whole works that benefits you, and you get credit for every single person. I imagine when we do this job, we'll do 4 or 5 more, and we'll just figure out how to take care of you, okay?
I mean, at the end of the day, there's other houses in here that have been approved that have the same amount of damage as you. So all it takes is a quick conversation with the insurance company to overturn that decision, and that's how it gets. Yeah, gets taken care of. Too.
That's not good.
It's not good. It's not good.
Why are you doing mine for 120?
He's got it. He's about to give us a quote. The guy moved in right next door. He's gotten 2 quotes, but the quotes are for 80 grand, and we just got 123. I don't know if we're gonna be able to earn this guy's business, because if we give him a fucking quote.
It's not the same house. Oh yeah, it's not the same house.
No, you're good. It's just very similar.
We'll take care of you, brother. Thank you. Adios, sir. Have fun. This is what happens when you combine great people, great training, and like Blaine says, you're not afraid to get out of the truck.
No, absolutely not.
Hey man, Blaine's one of my top guys. One of the biggest things I can do to my sales team is give back. You know, I was personally knocking doors. I'm happy to give this sales commission away because he's a $1 million producer. He's earned a Rolex, and he's one of the biggest reasons why our RCA never stops growing. And it's because you got to turn guys like Blaine into leaders. And if you're watching this right now, you want to scale your roofing company. I'm doing something insane here in Tampa. We rented a mansion for a week. You're coming for 3 days, and I'm going to take you through the complete scaling blueprint. Now, we were all insurance, but what did we just do there?
We sold that one through, she had originally had not a denial, but insurance wasn't fully there. Underlayment, missing components, wasn't underpaid for her interior, underpaid for her door, a lot of missing items, and we were able to let her know, hey, that's coming. Signed the contract today. She had a lot of questions, didn't want to do anything over the phone, went there together, and
we took the insurance deal and made it retail when we said 50% up front, another 25% when the materials are delivered, and we get paid in full when we're finished, regardless of what happens. And even though we're going to help you with your insurance, you're paying me when I'm done with the roof. That's how we take insurance to retail. And dude, if you enjoyed this, come train with us. We'll take you on a blitz. We'll tell you how to land big old deals like this. If you're a big roofing contractor, you need more guys like Blaine, I'll teach you how to recruit, hire, and train them. We'll hang out at this mansion mastermind. We've got a limited number of spots, 30, 50 people max. Click the link in the comments. We'll see y'all there.